Sugar Ray Robinson from the United States of America. The last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Mexico, wearing the red trunks with red trim, the Boss. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, as a young man, this is the Mecca. This is the place you want to be. This is it.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And we're underway in round one. That left uppercut doesn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. They better start respecting each other's punching power. You know they have an amazing relationship with her. Whoa, wait a minute! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Did you see that? Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Robinson goes to the canvas. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four.
He's been... And there's the bell for round two. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The perfect counter lands. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
If that's ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Catch and shoot. Oh, wait a minute. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What course?
So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
So it's on to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Did you see that? Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. I don't believe it. One of the all-time greats, Robinson goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
His stamina is off the charts. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's see how the game plan changes. Here's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything full bound because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Those counter punches have to hurt. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He threw a punch and just got countered. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's all offense all the time. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. That hook's blocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
There's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter has a very good win-loss record. And did you see that? Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
That counter shot lands. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter. A lot of effort being exerted here. No respect for each other's punching power. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing. This is the beginning of round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. They exchange punches. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. One punch could change everything in this battle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
And there's the bell for round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
There's a counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't land that jab. Good counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Well done with that counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right.
There's the bell to start round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Uppercut just missed. Holding nothing back here in the round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The stamina is off the charts. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
And there's the bell for round 9. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Nice counter shot. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. And down goes the boss. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him, and it...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
He misses with that jab. Is he going to punch himself out, though? How about that time counter shot? So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. There's the bell to start round 10. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. That uppercut misses. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Good defense on that right hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.